Have you ever made detergent at home? In today's video, I am going to make the detergent and use it to clean my fridge. It's just a simple DIY detergent. To start with, I'm going to clear my fridge by first updating my shopping list. You can see the previous pages are full and we start on a new page. Then let's get into the fridge. You can see it's full of food and it's also dirty all over the fridge, the freezer, everywhere. So we're going to remove everything, clean the fridge, and as well as the organizers. The organizers, I will clean them offline, but for the fridge, I'll clean it with you. Yeah, you can see everything is everywhere and it's a bit dirty. I can't say it's extremely dirty. It has been dirtier before, so we're not so bad. To start with, let's make the detergent. We just used homemade stuff or simple stuff that are available in your kitchen. We have water, we have vinegar, and we also have the dishwashing liquid and bicarbonate of soda. Very simple, available in your kitchen for all the purposes that you use these detergents for. And of course, as you add bicarbonate of soda, expect a reaction between bicarbonate of soda and vinegar. Before we get to the cleaning, if you're new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much for always coming back. Allow me to talk about our giveaway. We have a complete Meko burner and cylinder that we are giving away to our subscribers and followers on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and IG. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers and 10,000 followers. So introduce as many people as possible. Maybe if we notice someone is so dedicated, we might give something before the 10,000. But for now, our ultimate prize is the Meko burner and cylinder that we're going to give away once we hit 10,000 subscribers. So keep subscribing, keep following us on our other social media pages, and we really appreciate the 1,440 of you. Thank you so much for considering us worthy of your subscription. As you noted, we are making the mixture in a sprayer. This is a finished previous detergent, and you're going to spray everywhere, and also be very conscious about the places that do not need to touch water. So don't think that you're just spraying. Be conscious of this electronic gadget so that you also don't end up messing it. You might clean and then find yourself having to look for an electrician to fix something here and there. I just use my Scotch Brite or Super Brite to scrub, and that's it. I use the softer side rather than scrubbing, because I don't think the fridge is dirty enough for you to really scrub so hard. It's already good material, and once you soak it, the dirt will just come out. And once I clean, then I dry off with a serviette. I always prefer serviettes because they're not recyclable, so you don't find yourself trying to clean a really dirty towel. What do you use to clean your fridge? Do you have to buy detergents or you make them at home? Honestly, I don't have a standard way of cleaning my fridge. I have commercial detergents, and sometimes I also make homemade detergents. So I'm not having allegiance or loyalty to a specific brand. For the organizers, I opted to clean them from outside. It was easier. Now everything is clean and I'm just restoring the organizers, and I'm going to first arrange my freezer so that I just get done with this as I go to the fridge. As you can see, it is January, so clearly the fridge is full of vegetarian meals, and maybe in Feb we are going to restock more of meaty stuff, or perhaps in due course, but like for me, I prefer this vegetarian food more than meat, so maybe that's why I have too much stock. And as you can see, I have some ice cream, but I'm trying to cut on my sugar levels, so soon I'll do away with it. So let's go down to the fridge side so So we restore all the organizers to make my work easy. As you can see, it is sparkless clean, and I like placing the mats because I can be able to remove them, clean them, and then put them back, and like cleaning the fridge every day or every other spill. Yeah, and sometimes some spills may be sticky, so I prefer to clean the mat. Yeah, and then that's where I keep my eggs. I get my eggs from my neighbor, so they are nice eggs fresh from the chicken. Yeah, and my sauces and juices, I just arrange them at the door, as you can see. And this was sprinkles and soy sauce, of course kikoman, and I store them there. So the next thing is whatever I removed from the fridge, before I put it back, I'll check whether I have spoiled food or I have other foodstuffs that need some sort of touch. Like now you can see I'm drying up my Ziploc bag. You can clean it or dry it up, and then I dry the carrots before I put them back. You can see it preserves all my foodstuffs really nice. You can see the carrots seems like they are fresh. Yeah, so I've just dried up and then put it back. If you want your food to last long, once in a while you dry them up and then you put them back to the fridge. For the tomatoes, I'm going to blend them as they were a bit overripe, so they can be stored in the fridge longer. If you're not going to blend, we can cook them the same day. Yeah, so then when I'm organizing my stuff, I put the serviette so that it can absorb any water that is getting to the food stuff. Then I have these bell peppers which I've covered with serviettes because they are cut. You can use serviette or kitchen towel. I cover them to avoid contamination because I've already cut them. But if they are full, I would just leave them like that. I just cover the bottom. I put, of course, as usual, the serviette, and also cover with serviette. But now that they are cut, I'm going to wrap them with a serviette or a kitchen towel so that they don't get any contamination as you handle food and all that. Yeah, it really helps. And actually, even when they are whole, you can still do that. Yeah, so because they are already covered, which means that the serviettes that are covering them are going to absorb the water, we're not going to put a serviette at the top. But now, like for these tomatoes, I'm going to put a serviette at the bottom and at the top so that it can absorb water. Why do we put serviettes at the bottom and at the top? It's because at the top, if you open the lid of the container, sometimes it has water, so the top one absorbs that. If there is water that drips inside the container, then the bottom serviette absorbs that. Leave a comment down below with what you think, but that really works well for me and preserves my food for longer. The next thing that I have is a cabbage. For cabbage, I just wrap it in cling film and just put it in the vegetable compartment. For fruits or anything that I had stored, once again, I'm going to dry them and package them. That helps preserve them for longer. These are just leftovers, which is an amazing thing that I only have these leftovers which are still edible. They are not spoiled. So for once, I have not thrown away anything. Everything was in good condition, and now we are restocking back the fridge. I have not shopped anything. This is everything that was already there. It is January once again, so we are not restocking. We are just making do with what we have. Once it runs out, then we will see what to do. If you have watched this far, kindly consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. If you're one of us, thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate and value your support. So here is the final outcome of the fridge, and everything is good to go. I love a fresh fridge. Do you feel like sometimes it's just amazing to have a clean space? leave a comment down below.